Hey everyone, welcome to This Week in Marketing show, also known as the TWIM show. I'm your host Sajid Islam, and today I'll be going over the notable news and updates in the digital marketing space from the week of 3rd August 2020. So first off, we have some announcements or some news from Facebook. Facebook has launched their accelerator program. Well, actually, it has been running for a while. However, what Facebook is doing now is they are basically announcing two new verticals for this accelerator programs. And if you are not familiar with their accelerator programs, is usually Facebook runs these 12-week programs that basically takes businesses, startups, entrepreneurs through this journey with Facebook's best practice on how to take an idea or product into market and actually scale it and grow it, right? So these two new verticals are actually they're calling it the Facebook Accelerator Connectivity and Facebook Accelerator Commerce. Now, connectivity is for startups or companies that are has the same mission as Facebook, which is building bringing people together and building communities, right? And anything around that. And that's what Facebook's mission is all about. And the commerce is also around e-commerce in terms of, anyone who's taking a product and taking it to market. But commerce is only for startups or companies in Latin America, Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, building overall commerce experience through conversational tools and immersive shopping experiences, right? So if you are not listening to this from any of this region, this doesn't really matter, because anyway, and I also know that most of my listeners or user base is actually based in North America, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I just wanted to mention this. This does exist, this option from Facebook, the Facebook Accelerator program. If you're not aware of it, you should keep in mind and probably check it out. Who knows, maybe they will bring it into the US in the future and you might be able to apply and get into it. It's usually a good thing. So if you can get in, that's good, get in. So with that, let's move on to the next one. So the next update is from Facebook again, and it's about adding sponsored post options for groups. Now, allow me to unpack this for you, because this is something really cool and exciting, and this is something I think Facebook is taking from Instagram. Like before, you already know that we can run ads in groups feed on Facebook, so that's great. Now, Facebook has realized that they have about 1 billion users interact in groups across on the Facebook platform, right? And a lot of group admins sometimes figure out, hey, how do I, monetize my group? Like, especially if you are not selling a product or service, and your group is not around that. Probably your group is around, say, an interest of your, a passion of yours, right? And on Instagram, we have seen how you can actually get paid for paid sponsorship. So Facebook is taking a chapter out of that experience and adding it into groups, and basically giving group admins a way to monetize. What that basically means is that now you can actually partner with brands, and then you could actually get paid to basically promote their post. So for example, and the way I understood, and I haven't done this for my group, but I would like to hear how you're doing it. But the way I read it and the way I understood is like, say, for example, I could partner up with Tony Robbins, right? With Tony Robbins, I could partner up and I could just say, hey, this is something, a paid content promotion or paid sponsored promotion from Tony Robbins. Now, I'm using Tony Robbins as a name just because, he happens to be a big name in this market space, but it could be just anyone. We have seen the Kardashian sisters, Kim Kardashian, Jenna and Kylie. They have done paid partnerships with big brands. And now again, sometimes some of these groups have 10, 15,000 people or 200,000 people. I've seen one such group is the Rise Up World Challenge group, right? It has about 100,000 people. They're very engaged. Now, this is Pete Vargas's group. He could actually do paid partnership without having to actually push his own, or not, sorry, I take it back, not push, but who promote his own product and services, and something like he could do something when he doesn't have anything of his own to promote, he could just do something else. Again, this is Facebook realizing, hey, there is a lot of activity, engagement in groups. Let's give group admins the olive branch, which is a way to make money. And then now we could actually keep them motivated to kind of keep on engaging with the groups and doing things, because Facebook realizes engagement is key. If people are not joining into the group, people are not engaging, people are going to fall off and they're going to run off to other platforms like TikTok and YouTube and Snapchat and Pinterest. Now, groups is something that Facebook has that no one else does, right? So guess what? People are going to stay on Facebook. With that, let's move on to the next one. So the next update again is the last one in the Facebook group is that Facebook launches a new video interview series to share more insights on its product development process. Now, at the surface level, you're like, why should I care? That's granted. If you're just a regular business user, you probably don't want to care much. But if you're into marketing, marketeer, and you want to do your own marketing, this is a highly valuable highly valuable information that you should actually dig into, geek out on. Why is that? Is because they're giving insights into how they are, they're they're giving us insights into video products, like how they were made, what they're made for, how functionalities work, and what is the next thing coming. So this gives a little bit of an insight into the Facebook's thought process, product development process, in terms of what they're doing, what they're not doing, things like that. You could ask them questions or send them questions. Hopefully they were going to respond. Some of the questions I saw were really absolutely utterly crap. Excuse my language if I may ask for that, if you think that's very harsh, but it was utterly crap. But otherwise good, right? So I'm hopefully Facebook is basically again trying to engage not just at the group level like I covered in the past update, but more like Facebook as a company wants to be out there and